I hope you can hear me. Testing. I'll wait till somebody comes on here to let me know if they can hear me. Testing. I hope so. Testing. Hi, CJ. Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Yes, you can hear me. Let me see. Hi, Saif. Hi, Mona. All good, Saif. Thank you for the... Yes, you can hear me. Okay, so this is the new microphone. Is it clear? Is it loud enough? Any adjustments? Hi, Ben Love from Jamaica. Skips, hello. Ralitza, welcome back. Happy 2025. John, hello. Nicola, hello. I don't know if you're back from your travels or you're back in UK. Oh, yeah. Hello, Brandon Bear. Hello. Danny, welcome back. Happy New Year. Jose. Ay, Dios mío. Jose, I don't know if you're back. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let's see. You're watching Dhar Mann. Oh, I gotta catch up on Dhar Mann. I haven't watched it in a minute or two. Let's see. Let me see. What's going on here? Very, very loud. One extreme or the other. Is it better now? Or do I just need to talk quiet? You know I'm not going to talk quieter because that is not me. So it's very loud. You just got back today. So Sarah was a mod last time or a couple weeks ago just because Mona couldn't be here with us. So I made her a temporary mod just so everybody is clear that Mona is here and taking back the reins. Let's see. Am I still too loud? You got back a week ago, Jose. Welcome back to the U.S. How was that transition? Sometimes it's a little wacky when you leave another country and you're back in reality. You're like, this is now the U.S. Not in any way, other than sometimes, you know, having different cultures is really exhilarating and exciting. So, let's see. I'm doing so well, Saif. I'm doing so well. I hope you all are really happy and that you are excited to welcome a new year. I know that the new year, you know, kind of was introduced with a lot of tragic events here in the United States, and so always I want to offer a moment of silence and remembrance to those that are no longer with us as a result of such a tragic event. When I heard about the New Orleans and the Las Vegas events on New Year's Day, I mean, that was just like... So we just can offer our thoughts and prayers and a lot of healing light. And that's why my post was on the 2nd, because it was hard to be like, Happy New Year, when so many people were feeling so many mixed emotions. So that's where I'm at. I'm kind of like, can I say Happy Friday? Can I say Happy New Year? But at the same time, we have to remember it's a clean slate. I don't know. It's confusing in my brain. So let's table that for now unless anyone wants to talk about it. Ninja Keith, hello, my love. Welcome back. Aww. Jay Murdoch, welcome back. It's been a minute since you've been here. So is my mic still okay? You guys, I'm not too loud. Can you adjust your volume or should I adjust mine? I lowered it a little bit. Let's see what's up. Okay, I'm fine. Don't worry, you're fine. I'm assuming that's the sound. Let's see. You miss being home. Isn't that bittersweet? Like, isn't that the conundrum of traveling? It's like you want your own bed, you want your own pillow, you want your own situation. But then all of a sudden you're like, but I'm home, I'm not traveling. It's always a little funky like that. When I was traveling over the holidays, we were sleeping on an air mattress at our cousins and nieces and nephews and couches. We were kind of couch surfing because they didn't want us to stay in a hotel because they're like, no, you have to stay with us. No, you have to stay with us. So we're like, okay. So we stayed in on an air mattress. Like, I'm not going to complain, but I really wanted my bed. But then when I got home and I had my bed, I'm like, oh, I miss the family. So it's catch 22. That's what I was trying to think of. It's a catch 22. Vias, welcome. My parents are doing well. Thank you, Brandon. I have to check back in with them, give them a call. I am not the best on the phone, but I have to get better about it. And so let's see. My rib still hurts a little bit. It was really painful in Minnesota, but I think Minnesota healed it. I think I laughed so much that like the pain doesn't feel as bad anymore, if that makes any sense. So my rib is okay. When I sneeze, oh my gosh, it like hurts. Tell me it's minute 7 already, guys. It's minute 7. Let's do a quick quote. And then I'll get back into the comments. Rodrigo, welcome back. Molly, hello, my love. Hello. Like Dorothy says, there's no place like home. It's true. And there's something incredible about traveling. I just love it. So, what happened to Hralitza, my love? Hralitza, you okay? Mine was low key. Although there was drama in the low-key situation I was in. We were at friend's house and this new chick came around and she's like one of those drama chicks. So she created a little bit of drama, which I'm not a fan of, but I talked her off the like drama ledge. So I'm proud of myself for that. So, yes, Callie. Callie's funny. I love Callie. I love working with her. She's good peeps. And so I haven't been at Dhar Mann since like the summer. So I don't know what's going on over there, but it's going on without me. So we know that. And Nicole, I saw your comment that you're like, oh, I'm back. No, that was old footage that Maricela posted of me in the bridesmaid dress. That was not a current video that I'm working on. I have not been back to Dhar Mann in many months. Myself and a few other people I've here. So I don't know. It's just the trend, hopefully. I don't think I did anything wrong, but we'll see. Yay, CJ, my loves. Oh my gosh, I miss you guys so much. It's only been a week, but like last week wasn't like a real full, true live. It was kind of like, hi, Happy New Year. And then we were off. So, it was kind of like a little weird. Okay. Let's see. Marcos Movie Lover, hello. Welcome back. Nicola, thank you for my little dancing pair. Big love. Okay. So here is, like the quote intention of the day, and I'll tell you where I got it from. So y'all are probably super adept at this, but, I've been playing a lot with ChatGPT and Notion, which has like AI embedded in it. And of course, we hear so much about AI, and some of us might be intimidated by it. Some of us might be excited by it. Some of us are like, that's my normal, right? So I have met Trace. Trace is awesome from Dhar Mann. Yeah, he is awesome. He actually bought my book. I have to post that photo. I haven't posted it yet. But yeah, I love Trance. He's cool. I only met him a couple times, but he's cool. Okay, so I went into ChatGPT a few nights ago, and I asked for the top 5 affirmations for manifestation in the new year before I go to sleep. And it was like so beautiful and amazing. So this morning I woke up and I'm like, well, those are for sleep. I need for morning. So I just put into ChatGPT top morning manifestations, and I got 5. And there was one that I really, there were all 5 great, but there are a couple I really wanted to center today with. And it's today I choose gratitude and I radiate light, confidence, and inner peace. I trust in the divine timing of my life. Every step I take leads me closer to my dreams. So I kind of combined those, but I'll show them here for anybody who wants to have a look. And in case you want to write them down and or ask ChatGPT for your own. So just put it in ChatGPT. I'm gonna say it 15 times because I gotta get used to saying it. Just put in top manifestation or confidence or gratitude affirmations, and it'll spit it right out within seconds. So I really loved these. You can see they gave me 5. I'm happy to share all 5. I just wanted to kind of, encapsulate it all. So, yeah. Today I choose gratitude, and I radiate light, confidence, and inner peace. I trust in the divine timing of my life. Every step I take leads me closer to my dreams. It's like, what a beautiful way to start 2025, right? Just a recognition, realization, appreciation for where we are today, where we are going tomorrow. We may not know what the steps are, but as long as you take the steps, you are guaranteed to get to where you want to go, if you are clear. So with ChatGPT, you have to be clear. You have to envision what it is you want, right? So, a lot of law of attraction, a lot of visualization, a lot of affirmation, a lot of just centeredness around what it is you want. Because so often, so frequently, we get so bombarded with different ideas and different paths and different options and different opportunities that we get a little like, where am I going? And that is what I'm talking about, getting recentered, because your center knows where it is that it's meant to go. And sometimes it's about staying on that center, staying on the horse, staying on the right track, right? And sometimes we're just, shiny object syndrome, distracted and disrupted. So it's really important that this year, now that we are together, that we can do a little bit of this, visual exercises to help us get to where it is we truly want to go. And it requires journaling. It requires getting still. It requires getting clear. It requires just patience. It requires so many things. And so that's what I really wanted to lead with today, is maybe doing a little bit of workshopping around what it is that we want for this new year. We have to put it in a frame, literally, figuratively, emotionally. We have to frame it out, right? I'm looking at my iPad. We have to frame it out. I have to be in the middle of the frame, because if I'm over here, that's kind of odd. If I'm over here, it's kind of like, oh, I'm here, right? There's a lot going on back there. We have to stay centered to what it is we want. And I think it is so important to be clear on that, right? Stay on our center. Like, we can look around, right? Like, we don't have blinders on, nor should we live with blinders on. However, just because there's a beautiful painting here, okay, you can go check it out, but get back on your chosen path, whatever that is. Just from past lives, I remember CJ, you saying that you want to be a chef, right? CJ Eats. You started off doing videos about food, and food is something you are drawn to, and now you want to be a chef. Do you see how you're still very much on that one line? Just because the type of food changes doesn't mean that there isn't this connection between what it is you love, eating food, presenting food, displaying food, making food. That is how you're staying on your center, right? That doesn't mean it can't change as you get older, or as you try something and you're like, maybe not for me. I've changed my profession so many times. I don't advise that, because then you have to start from scratch each time, right? But I'm grateful I quit my corporate job and I got into acting. I mean, I wouldn't be knowing any of you had I not started acting. So do you see how like our path is meant to be uniquely ours? And going back to the last affirmation that ChatGPT provided me, I trust in the divine timing of my life. every step I take leads me closer to my dreams. And I know that for a fact, right? Every day that I work on what it is that I want to work on, it is delivering me to the next step, stage, opportunity that is going to take me to the next one. So they're building blocks. We build up, we build forward. And so that is really where I want to direct today's talk. I want us to stay united on that front. I want you to write down what it is that you want for this year. And I want us to challenge each other and hold each other accountable for where it is we say we want to do. So if you're ready to put a couple things in the chat, by all means. If it's still too early and you're not quite there yet to share, then don't, right? But put it down somewhere where you can hold yourself accountable. And then when you're ready, because sometimes things have to bake a little bit, right? You can't just take out the cookie sheet out of the oven when it's half baked, because you're not going to get like crispy, crunchy, yummy, chewy cookies. You're going to get warmed up cookie dough. And some people like that, but I want cookie. I don't want cookie dough. I'm not a cookie dough chick. I want my, crispy, yummy, perfectly baked chocolate chip cookies with not too many chocolate chips. I don't like too many chocolate chips, but that's how I like the chocolate chip cookies, right? Somebody else might want it really gooey with fudge. That's not my kind of chocolate chip cookie, but I have to let it bake. And sometimes when you share the cookies before they're fully baked, people will criticize the cookie because it's not completely cooked inside. So you have to be careful who you share things with, because some people can derail the tail. Derail the tail? No, not detail. Derail, diminish, diffuse. That's the word I was thinking about. They might diffuse your idea, and it is not their job to determine how good or great your idea is. That is up to you. And it's your journey, your path, your inner guidance guiding you to where it is you're supposed to be, not them, right? So we have to be careful and aware of who we share certain things with and when. Because if the cookie's fully baked, you want to tell the world. So that was just for the quote intention of the day. And I know I missed out on a whole lot of amazing comments. So let me go back into the comments area real quick, because I want to connect with you. And I already thanked Nicola-san for my little pair. Thank you, Nicola. My favorite food, Ben Love. I love pizza and sushi and pizza. I love Dominican food, but I can't get that at just any restaurant. I guess you can't get sushi or pizza at just any restaurant, but those are a lot more accessible than Dominican food. So sushi and pizza and sushi. My favorite. And let's not talk about food anymore, because I'm really hungry, because I didn't get a chance to eat because I was on all these meetings and phone calls right before this. So I am quite hungry. So you're gonna see me taking lots of sips of water, hoping that will subside any loud stomach rumbling. So it's just water. I make believe it's pizza and sushi, but I'm not talking about any more pizza and sushi because I'm starving. I'm not starving. That's not fair to say, because there are legitimate people who are. So I am just very hungry right now. I'm so glad the quote resonated with so many of you. I'm seeing a lot of comments that you guys are resonating with the quote. I love, Nicola, that in this year you're going to read self-help books more frequently. I think I saw one a week or one a month. Very ambitious, very cool, very doable. That's what I used to read, and I love it. So the book I told Nicola to read is somewhere in my bookshelves. It's called, not Eat, Pray, Love, but it is the same Elizabeth Gilbert author. Big Magic. I love that book. And I wish I had it as an example, because I like to show and tell. But Big Magic is a fantastic book. And Let me see if I can pull it up so you can get a visual of it, because if we don't show it, we kind of forget it. And that is not how I like to roll. I like y'all to be equipped with what it is I am offering as suggestions. Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. Love this book. Let's get an image of it. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Big Magic. And so she talks a lot about being a hummingbird, and I don't want to spoil it, and I don't want to derail my talk today, but I highly recommend this book if you are one of those people who still doesn't know what they want to do in life, like I was for so long. And even when I knew I wanted to act, and I've been acting, there were so many moments where I was not doing it, and I wasn't working, and I was struggling as an actor, that I'm like, what else am I supposed to do, because I'm not working. And, you know, I worked a lot the first 3/4 of 2024. And then I had one job the last quarter of 2024. And then I haven't worked again. And so that is the cycle of, I can't believe it's 2:22 already. That is just the cycle and the expectation of being an actor, right? Or anybody in a performing arts realm. So I'm probably talking really fast. I just noticed how fast I am talking. There's just so much going on. So I hope the quote helped. I hope the book helps. And I hope you all are helping one another in there. So I know that you are, because you all are fantastic. So I've answered some of the questions as I've gone through. Okay. All right. Aww. Skips, thank you for your little prayer. My rib already feels infinitely better thanks to your beautiful little prayer and wish for me. So what I'm going to do before the lesson is I am going to ground us. Yes, guys, I am talking a little fast. My brain... look, I'm wearing my Minnesota sweater. My brain and my energy field is really accelerated right now, just because I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this new year. I'm so happy 2024 is over. I'm just saying. I needed this new slate. It's so cozy. I saw that, Mona. It's so cozy. I love it. And the inside, oh, it's so yummy. Oh, it's just like, it is cozy. And this is exactly what I wanted to wear today. So, let me ground us. So give me a second. I'm going to get our singing bowl. All right, y'all. It's singing bowl time. And let me take it. Sorry for the plastic. I always keep it in the plastic because it gets attached to the case it comes in. Like, whatever. All right, so here we go, everybody. You remember the little singing bowl emoji, y'all. Margot's a movie lover came up with that little singing bowl emoji. So I think I said it last time, but if you weren't here, if ever you're feeling that you need a little singing bowl action, we're going to have that like comment emoji that we know what it means. And we'll just put it in the chat whenever we feel like we need some singing bowl action. And I was feeling it. So let's go for it. So everybody, you know what you do. If you've been here before, you're going to take deep breaths. I got to try to do the same. You're going to just reflect on your inner peace and just gratitude and sending love to the world, to the country, to the city, to the town, to the neighborhood you are in. And just remember that it's love out and love in, okay? Despite, regardless, and because of the zaniness that is the world. And we must graduate as a human species, but I am not going to go there at this point in time. I'm going to sing bowl. Bowl sing. And that's exactly what we want to experience, Brandon Bear, is that inner peace, that inner love, that community love that we feel with the Fry fam. RSL Prodigy, welcome. I feel like you're new. So everybody, let's do the Fry fam usual. Welcome to anybody who's new. Let everyone feel how special it is to be here every Friday, and that we keep coming back because we have this opportunity to connect, to cheerlead, to support, and to really feel what it's like to be in a place of just acceptance. You're accepted here. As long as you're kind. No matter what. That was my phone. So thank you. Thank you for appreciating the singing bowl. Thank you for putting in the comments that you feel peace and you feel at ease and you feel seen and appreciated by the Fry fam. So thank you. Thank you for everybody who just contributes in the chat. That's what the Fridays are about. So I'm going to put our singing bowl down. Give me a moment because I need to make certain that it is well protected. So don't mind me for just a moment. I'm going to hide for a second. Just a second or two. Okay, everybody. So now going right into our minute 22. 5 minutes later. But what it is that I wanted to really get us back to center. And sometimes my energy is a little too fragmented. And so that's why I wanted to do the singing bowl. So I hope you are feeling that harmony that I think Nicola commented on, that harmonious inner sense of presence that the singing bowl is intended to do for us. So that being said, it's lesson time, Brandon Bear. So yesterday I spent a couple hours with Oscar, my husband, and we were listening to Brendan Burchard. You can Google and YouTube him. He's got tons of videos. And Brendan Burchard is like a self-help guru that I've followed for a long time and I've shared on this channel. And Brendan Burchard, in case I said his name too fast and you want to notate it, has been around for like decades, and he's super young looking though. You wouldn't think he's been around that long, but he started really young. And what I love about his energy is that he breaks things down in a way that even if you've heard it before, you want to take action on it. So that is the key to everything, taking action. So let's say that as we talk about 2025 and what our goals are, what our intentions are, what our wishes and desires are for this year, right, is that he says, and I got to give credit what credit is due. That's why I want to keep referring to Brendan Burchard. But he said to give the year like a name, right? Or like an action. Like, what is this year gonna be for you? So last year, my year was 2024 was a year of stepping up. And I stepped up and then I stepped back. because I felt like I needed time for myself at the end of the year, and I needed to step away from social because that was my way of like realigning with myself. And I feel like whenever I can't give, that it's my time to like replenish. And that's what I've kind of been doing, and why I haven't been as present on Instagram, I want to say. So it was just my heart saying like, I need Jovanna time. And so that was what it felt like for me. This year, 2025, Brendan offered up the year of bold moves. Like, how cool is that? Like, this is the year where we can step out and step in and make these bold declarations and these bold moves. Like, I love that, right? I took it a step further and I said 2025 is a year of quantum leaps. Like, I want to climb this year, and I can only do that when I take the time to assess where I'm at, right? So that is what much of this lesson is going to be. It's going to be like self-assessment, self-awareness, clarity. I don't know if that's a word, but it makes sense in my head, right? When you have clarity of the self, that's what I want us to focus on together. And so I love, Nicola, that you put 2024 was a year of letting go of things beyond my control, as I care too much about a lot of people. And I think those are two separate things. So 24 was a lot of tests. I mean, we were all live fairly frequently, and we saw how we were all being tested and challenged, and we felt sometimes that heaviness, right? And how we incorporate the lessons from the test, right? Because in life, it's not like school. In school, you get the lesson and then you get the test. In life, you get the test and then you have to extract the lesson, which is oftentimes more challenging just because you're not equipped for the test. Whereas in school, you have the option. You can study and do well on the test, therefore getting a good grade, therefore getting a good GPA, right? Like, there's this more sequential pattern there. In life, it's like, oh, you weren't expecting this. Boom, bam, psh, smacked on the head. Rug pulled out from underneath you. That was a test. Okay, I was challenged, but I learned this, and I don't want to do that again if I can help it, right? So that's the interesting thing about life, right? Where school is not indicative, right? Or representative, rather, of what life is. But hey, I'm not going to be able to change the school system anytime soon, although I would really very much love to. But yeah, I see that a lot of people are saying that, 24 was tough, and 23 was tough, and 22 was tough. The last several years have been freaking tough, right? For different reasons, different ways for everybody. But I love it, Brandon. 25 is my year of self-reflection. Yes, yes, yes. And just be mindful that it's also contingent on your age, right? Just because mine is something and Mona's is something and Brandon's is something doesn't mean that's where you are, right? All our ages are different. All our backgrounds are different. All our histories are different. All our experiences are different. So let the word come up for you, right? Let it be true to you. Don't pick up anybody else's because that's what they say. No, it has to ring true for you. Like Brendan Burchard said, the year of bold moves. That rang true for me. But I adjusted it and I was like, quantum leaps. And I used to not know what quantum leaps meant. But then I learned and I was like, that feels good. I want to leap a lot. So we'll go with that. So, sorry, I got something in my eye. So that being said, yes, we cannot compare our lives with others' lives or even situations. We're all different beings. And we can't compare, as we well know, but it must be said, we cannot compare with what we see online, right? Insta, TikTok, YouTube, I don't care where, I don't care what comes up next, Snapchat, whatever it is. We cannot compare. It's too darn easy to compare. And that is not going to lead you down your own path. And that is not going to keep you at peace or happy. So, CJ, that's beautiful. 25 is my year of compassion. I think you're going to do splendidly, my sweet CJ. You are going to just rock it. And so, I'm loving that you guys are putting your years, and it might take a little bit for you to come up with your words. So don't think you have to put it in the chat just because other people are coming up with their words a little quicker, right? So just let it be organic, and let it come to you naturally and easily and beautifully. Like, just appreciate how it comes to you, right? You could be going out for a walk. You could be at the beach walking in the sand, and all of a sudden the word comes to you and you're like, whoa, right? So let's not judge how quickly the word comes to us either, right? That's comparing. No comparing. This is a year of no comparing, no comparisons, okay? Spontaneously. Yes, Marcos, movie lover. I love that word. Thank you. It should come spontaneously. So I'm loving it. Year stepping out of comfort zones and trying something new. Bravo. I mean, y'all, this is a maraca moment for you all. I'll try to not make it too loud, but celebrate, because I love that you all are taking the time to feel what's coming up for you, and you have plenty of examples to kind of guide you if at any point you're like, I don't know yet, right? So you can look to examples, but we don't need to emulate or mimic or take on somebody else's something just because that's what's there, right? So that being said, look how many pages of notes I took yesterday. So page 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it? Oh no, I knew there was more. 5, 6. I love taking notes. So what I loved that I wanted to share with you specifically, and this is the lesson. I was just having fun reading you guys' words. So, yay, Jose. So, he had 4 breakthroughs, Brendan Richard. 4 breakthroughs. One is aligned ambitions. And the way he described aligned ambitions was the right people, doors, opportunities are presented to you and you open those doors. They're aligned with what it is you want. So I think this goes really well with our intention quote from earlier, right? That like we have to trust in divine timing and that we are on the right path. And what I love about that is that when it is aligned meaning that it is meant for you, that it connects with your heart, that it feels good and right for you, then the right people, the right opportunities will be presented to you. And I just love that, right? It's the right path that you're living. It's living the right way for you. And it's an alignment to your aligned path. I know it's a little repetitive, but it begs repetition because sometimes, and you know what I mean, because you've been on this earth enough, sometimes you do things that are not aligned with your inner guide. And you're like, I don't feel like doing that, but they expect me to do it, so I'll do it just because I have to. And this, I'm not talking about chores and things like that or errands. We have to do those things, right, on a daily basis. But I'm talking about when someone's like, oh, come with me here. And you're like, no, I'd rather be home journaling, meditating, taking, me time. And someone drags you out and you're like, I knew I shouldn't have come out. Like, this isn't where I wanted to be. That's what I'm talking about, okay? So, as Brendan Burchard put it, it's like the questions we need to ask ourselves are, who am I becoming, right? Who am I becoming? And having an intention for becoming more, right? I always say do more, be more, serve more, give more, step up more. And it's not more as in like acquire more, materialistic items. That's not the more that he or I are speaking of. It's the more of going deeper. And this is based on his words. So again, giving credit where credit is due. Going deeper into your capabilities, going deeper into your confidence, going deeper into learning more about yourself, going deeper into, self-awareness. And that is what the more is in this instance, right? So, and how that will be manifested, meaning how that will be presented to others, is that you will be a good example. How beautiful is it when someone says, wow, I look up to you because you've done this, this, and this, and I admire that. Like, that is like incredibly heartwarming and satisfying and gratifying, and you feel so good about yourself knowing that you are positively contributing to this world. If for just a small circle, it does not need to be millions of followers on any platform. It could just be in your neighborhood, in your school, in your circles, right? So I say that because he used this word, which I've never heard before, but I loved. He's like, in the past, Angela has joined. Hello, Angela. Hello. In the past, being a good role model were the table stakes of the community. And I've never heard that term, being the table stakes. And the way I interpreted that was like, it's the foundation. It's the legs of the table that holds it up. When you are a good example, then others can refer to you, defer to you, and count on you, right? That is so powerful. Those are the table stakes to be a good example. And I feel like over the years and decades, we've kind of minimized the importance of being a good example because we look at other success measures as, Angela, my love, you pop in here and all of a sudden you're... Thank you. Thank you, my Angela love. I appreciate you. And that kind of looks like me with the singing bowl. So thank you, Angela. And Brandon Bear is absolutely right. We have missed you on the channel. So thank you for being back. I know adulting is adulting and life is lifing, and we make it here when we can. And we're just grateful when we see each other. And I think a lot of you are really happy to see some of the, some of the other younglings who haven't been able to be here as frequently. Hello, Hralitza, because life is moving fast. So thank you for joining, and thank you, Angela, for my little singing bowl bear. So that being said, oh, Brendan Bear, what did you say? You never heard of that before, Mommy. I wonder what in particular. Is it the table stakes, or is it the lifing, or adulting? And you guys, a lot of you younglings are still in the process of understanding what adulting means, and that is what we hope we can equip you with, being, at school. That is, I believe, what it should be for. However, we're not going there. David, hello. Yes, David in Phoenix. Shout out to David in Phoenix. I am not. Let's see if I can get your last name. Roth-Lutner. Roth-Lutner? Am I close? David Roth-Lutner. David Zaldivar. First time here from LA. Welcome, David. We got lots of Davids here. David is my favorite cousin. I probably shouldn't have said that in case any of my other cousins say that. He's one of my favorite cousins. And so, soft spot for my Davids. So, just to put a bow on the lesson for today, this is our year to become more. So all the words that you used to encapsulate the year you want to have, year of compassion, year of patience, year of stepping out of comfort zones, year of trying something new, year of DJing more, right? All those beautiful intentions that you have set up, it's our year to become more. We have to be more in order to step into those pockets that we want to experience. So if you want to experience more patience, you have to be more patient, right? If you want to experience more compassion, you have to be more compassionate, right? We are mirrors to one another. We are each other's reflection, and what you want more of is something you have to give more of, right? So I think that if I wrap it up with what Brendan Burchard said, is our year to become more aligned to who I am, that I am going to amplify the compassion, amplify the love, amplify the patience, and amplify the bold moves, the quantum leaps, amplify them so that you too can be a good example in this world, because that at the end of the day is the foundation of what this world needs more of. And so he went on for pages and pages of notes that I took, and I cannot tell you how incredible that session was. So you can pick any session from Brendan Burchard, from any of the self-help gurus that you could easily Google, YouTube, ChatGPT. There's so many resources out there. Just sit for an hour talk of any of these like big names and just take notes and see what comes of it, right? This is what Oscar and I did yesterday. And it was really powerful for us to start the new year in this way, kind of aligning with what it is we want and what intentions we are setting forth. So I encourage you, I invite you, I welcome you to do the same, right? So our Fry Fam moments are incredible, but do not let this be the only place that you get encouragement, motivation, support. Find your circles, you find your tribe, find your people that you can begin to seek out in these moments between our Fridays, that you can get that little boost, that little pep, that little launch pad into what it is you need to get out of the day, or out of a video, or out of, somebody's energy. So I hope that helped. I hope that was a cool lesson for you. It was for me. And I'm sitting here playing with my hair because it's straight, and I get happy when it's straight, although it has a wave. And I want to say hello to Waylon. Hello, Waylon. I haven't seen you in a bit. Welcome back. It's nice to have you. It's really cool to see you in here. Waylon and I did an interview a couple of years ago now, I would imagine. And so welcome. It's nice to have you here. Patience is challenging. It is. However, it's not impossible, right? So Mona, I see you as an incredibly patient person. And so it might be challenging, but you exude tremendous patience every time that we've engaged and interacted, whether here or outside of here. And so I would beg to say that you are an excellent example of patience, right? That is challenging for you. You don't focus on the challenge. You focus on the example of it, and you are a tremendous example for us all here. So what might be challenging for you looks easy to us. So that goes to show that sometimes what we're feeling isn't accurate, right? Or sometimes what other people assess is more important than what you're feeling, and you just continue to be patient because other people assess it to be that you are patient, right? So you step into that mold. I don't know why that feels kind of weird. I didn't want to say example again. I was trying to think of another word other than example. But you step into those shoes of a patient person. You step into the shoes of a compassionate person. You step into who it is you want to be, who it is that you are becoming, because it is a process. It is a journey. It is a work in progress, right? So oh, Waylon, big love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back. I know, we've all had our roller coasters, and some have been big dips and some have been very curvy. But at the end of the day, it's about remembering where you feel good and where you can grow. And I love that after even a little bit of time, you come back here knowing that you will be welcomed and that you feel the love. And so that makes me very happy. So thank you for coming back. Yes, CJ, we've all had our ups and downs, and it's not just ups and downs. It's like, it's like our, like, sometimes we're a bit of a punching bag, right? That's how we want to feel. But if we want to step into who we're becoming, we're not the punching bag. We are we're not the punching bag. We are, what are we? Let's think about it. We're not the punching bag in life. That's not how we ever want to approach life, because that's a victim mentality. We are the sounding board, right? Life might hit us with something, but the sound that resonates out to the world is what the world hears and sees and experiences. So if we're the sounding board for the punch that we feel we get from life, we're just sounding off the example we can be and how we process it, right? So I don't know. Oh, yay, Mona, you like that. Cool. I'm glad, because I just, a sounding board has such a positive connotation, whereas a punching bag is like, not so good, right? So how do we reframe things? It could be the same exact imagery, but seen in a different light. So I'd rather be a sounding board than a punching bag, right? And sometimes, we get tossed around. And for anybody who's been here the last couple of years, most of us have been popped around, and yet we can come on here and we can be kind and supportive and helpful to one another. And at the end of the day, that's the example I speak of, right? That's the example Brendan Burchard speaks of. It's being a good example in the world. And if you get enough good examples, it very well could weed out the rotten apples, right? So that is really important, that we overshadow the bad, the negative, the ugly in this world. That there's enough of us doing good that the bad just kind of rots away, right? And so that is my hope, that sooner rather than later, our world can become more good, and that there's enough of us being good examples in the world that we all lead by example. we all step into who it is that we want to see in each other and for each other. And that the bad loses out. That's the world I want to live in. That's the world I want to live in. That's the world I want us all to live in. And I think it's important that it starts with us. I think it's important that it starts with us. We are the lights that need to go out into the earth and remind people of what good can look like. And it's not perfect. Far from. But it's good. It's wholesome. It's kind. It's caring. It's giving. So, I don't have my fan, but I have. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that, but I should have known better, right? Ooh, all right, get your You know I have tissues nearby. So I hope that let's do something that I used to do in one of my acting classes. I really love this, okay? I really love this. So I do this when I'm on set sometimes. So let's do this. Thank you, Angela. I receive. And again, reflection, right? We're reflections of one another. So let's do something that I used to do in one of my acting classes. It's Chekhov. Anton Chekhov's process technique where, and you can do this if you're sitting. You can do it if you want to stand up. I'm standing, of course, because I like the energy of it. But what it is lifting the heaviness, right? Lifting the heaviness. So sometimes when we go into auditions, there's a lot of heaviness around the audition because it's like, oh, I gotta get this job, I gotta pay rent, there's all this like muck that we add to life, right? There's all this sense of like obligation and expectation. So sometimes it gets heavy, right? So I want more love and caring in the world. We all do, right? But there's a lot of heaviness right now in the world, right? So it's like there's this little exercise before I would go in an audition, and it's as simple as this. Like I'll try not to get too close to the floor so you can see my head still in the frame, but it's lifting the heaviness. So just put your hands out like you're going to lift a box. Like literally do this with me so we can lift the heaviness of whatever came in that I was feeling based on current events, right? So just take your hands like you're going to lift a box and just lift it like, whoosh, and do it like several times. And I would do this before an audition just to make it lighter. I'm going into an audition. This is a time to play. It's not a time to be white knuckling like, I need this job. No, you just do it a few times. And I know it's silly, but that's the point of it. It's like we can lighten the heaviness that we can feel day to day, moment to moment, and take this little exercise, and it's just a little like something you can do when you're feeling heavy or when something comes at you and you're like, oh, there it goes, it's gone. And these are the things we do in acting classes. But it's fun and it's light, and you're like, see if you feel lighter. Just do it with me. Have you done it? Oh, you can't stop laughing. Good, right? While you do it, right? I love it. It's like, Bye. It's just a little funny thing that it feels light. Yes. So I gotta give credit where credit is due. So it's her name. My teacher's name was Majorika. She is this beautiful Russian actress who taught us Chekhov. And I loved her class because it was very whimsical and fun. And we would run around going poof and bloop. Like we were doing like all these things. And I was like very rigid, right? Being from a corporate background, I was very like, well, I have to be proper, stand up straight, make sure I look serious, make sure I look professional. Oh, you look ridiculous. And then all of a sudden she's like, run around, poof, run around, poof. And I was like, okay. It's just funny little things that sometimes we have to do to trick our brain and trick our there's another word, trick our brain and trick our like emotional nervous system, right? Like we just have to like make things light, fun, easy. And sometimes that's enough to kind of just change the energy. So look how like all of a sudden, even the comments are like, oh, that was light, that was fun, that was laughy. I know that's not a word, but I know you guys have put in so many amazing comments. I am after my 1 hour because my quote took a long time, my lesson took a long time, my hellos took a long time. So I don't know if there's anything in the chat, any questions I can answer. If you have any questions about what we discussed today, any words for the year that you want to share, anything you want to share with the Fry fam, anything that you put in the comments before and I didn't see and you want me to see, let me know. I'm happy to be here. Oh, here's where we practice patience. Thank you, my Mona love. You're one of my comfort YouTubers. Thank you, my CJ sweetheart. Thank you, Waylon. I will do what is put in my heart to do, to share with the world. And that's all I can do, right? That's all we can do. So thank you for seeing it in that manner, Waylon. It's a dark quote. It's not about how heavy the weight is. It's about how we carry it. Booyaka. With grace, ease, elegance. That's how I prefer to carry the heaviness. Or fun and lightness. One or the other. It could be either way, depending on how heavy it is. Oh, good. Josh, hello, Josh Johiro. How you doing? Oh, thank you for subscribing to my channel. It's very different. Or not. I don't know. But my intention for this year is to really grow it. I really want to make this the way of the world. And I really want us to, share and project our light into the world. And we can only do that in bigger numbers. And that is the goal, is to really spread the love. I sound so like a wild child 1970s chick who's like, spread love, right? Like, what's that called? A hippie. I feel like a hippie. I don't think I'm a hippie. I'm a little more bohemian than hippie, but hey. I can't wait to have my tea with Catherine. Nicola, she texted me and told me that she has it. So now it's just a matter of getting schedules aligned in order to have our tea time. So thank you, Nicola. I'm excited for that. Thank you for sending and sharing and giving and offering. And thank you for my LinkedIn bio. Reco, I saw that you still wanted to do that. So thank you in advance for that. And so I so appreciate each and every single one of you who continue to show up, who continue to be here, who continue to contribute, who continue to shine your light, who continue to shine your light. Is one of those words plural? Who continues to shine your light. I knew there was one word that was plural. Jovanna, you only have one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you always want in one moment. So you want to capture it instead of letting it slip. Skips, skips, skips. I love, love, love. Where's my maraca? Here's another maraca. Yay, that's a maraca moment, Skips. I love that. Yes, it sounds a little Eminem-ish. Is that Eminem? Did you read any of my comments so far? Let's see, Danny 101. Let's see if I can catch some of them. Let's see. I've been talky today. My apologies. I talk a lot, but I don't think you come here for me to be silent either. So it's a tricky fine line that I walk on. Yeah, Waylon, I had a feeling you hadn't done it in over a year. You know what? Sometimes we just need space and a break, and I have felt that as well, and hence why I so relate. It's just, we've had to tend to other things, and so that's fine, right? You take your time, and then when you come back stronger. I'm a big fan of that. And aren't patience and compassion rewarding? Yes, I'll say they are. I love it. You're very patient, Auntie Mona. You are. You can learn from others. Absolutely. Aw. Well, we appreciate you, Mona. Jeez. Lord Almighty, you and Angela and Sarah Baby Doll, when you step in, we just appreciate that you all have the same value system of wanting to keep each other safe and keep each other regarded. And, my not being able to address all the comments, I feel very lucky that you each contribute in such a beautiful way where I know that whoever needs something, they're getting it, whether it's from me, whether it's from somebody else, whether it's, whatever happens. I know Ralitza had some contributions that I didn't get a good handle of. Danny 101, I see. Thank you, Mona. Those are some milestones. Let's see, Danny. Okay, Danny 101. 2025 is going to be a very promising year. Yes! Because my sister Sadie will be 30. My cousin Taina will be 40. My uncle Lionel will be 50. My dad will be 65 and I'll be 25. Those are some big milestones. Amazing. Congratulations. Those are very nice, well-rounded numbers, which is really cool. And also kind of like oddly synergistic or synchronistic. Both. And so that's really cool. I don't think I could go through all the ages in my family. Magic Smith, hello. I hope you're still here. Hello. Let's see. All right, I think I went through a good amount. I know Vias had a question that I didn't get to. Oh, Vias, I'm sorry. It's just you ask it and let's see. What advice do you have on setting goals for the new year? I find that going all in does not work, and that small steps goes a long way. Oh, Vias, I love this. Vias, I don't know if you're still here, but I am going to address this because I love it. So, it depends the task. It depends the thing. If you notice, I didn't talk about setting New Year's resolutions. I've done that in the past, and this year I am not doing it. What I'm doing is what I essentially shared with you and a couple other things, obviously, but focusing on who I am becoming and using that word of the year to guide me. So what I mean by that is like, it used to be that I would have 20 resolutions, lose weight, wake up early, go to bed early, like whatever things. And yes, it's true. Oftentimes by like February-ish, you're like, I am done with this. This is hard, right? But if I were to focus on who it is I'm becoming and who it is I want, then in order to become that person, in order to fulfill that dream of who it is I want to be, then I have to behave and act in certain ways. And that is what I am going to ascertain I focus on. So if I want to be a person who makes bold moves and, experiences a quantum leap, then I must do X, Y, and Z. It's not that I'm going to wake up at 5 o'clock every morning, because guess what? There are nights that I work late and I can't wake up at 5 in the morning. However, am I fulfilling my intention, goal, desire of being the person I want to be? So if I am fulfilling that, then if I sleep until 7 in the morning so I can get my rest, or 8 in the morning, then that doesn't mean that I fell off the bandwagon and I'm no longer doing my New Year's resolutions. On the contrary, I'm still working towards that goal, but I'm not being hard on myself for not doing the one thing I said I was going to do that I stopped doing. Because it's like, no, we got to give ourselves more grace. We got to be easier on ourselves, because every day is different. Every night is different. Every moment and opportunity is different. And I cannot, Jovanna, as an actor, speaker, writer, I cannot dictate an exact time for every day, because my schedule is different every day, right? If I'm filming, it's a very different day than when I'm working from home, right? So I have to give myself that latitude to understand, appreciate, respect, and honor that as long as I'm getting my tasks done, then I can flux within the day. So that is what I feel is perhaps, hopefully, likely a better approach to this new year and what I'm going to do for myself, as opposed to being so being so militant about certain tasks, if that makes sense. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that helps. And I hope it gives you a framework for another way to approach resolutions and another way to approach this new year, right? So yes, we have goals, right? But how do we want to show up in the world? And as long as we are in alignment with how we want to show up, then we will check those goals off our list, I feel. So I saw Gift, you joined. Hello, welcome. Nice to see you here. Sean the Starlight, you are back. Hello. Welcome back. I am so happy. Smile the day and lead the way. I love that, Brandon. I love it. Smile the day and lead the way. I dig it. Best mods ever. You know it. You love Neela Jolene. Yeah, she's pretty darn beautiful. In spirit as well, not just on the outside. Magic Smith, you're still here. That's a Morocco moment. It's not easy to hear me just go off and off and off, and some people are used to it and some people are like, this chick is off the rocker. But I'm so happy you're still here. I hope you continue to join us when you are available. And yes, Danny, I read some of your comments. I did not see Jax Binkert, nor do I know who that is. But I think I saw that it was a Dhar Mann actor. And I think I bypassed it because I don't know who he is. Oh, yes. Thank you for putting it back in the chat. I think I addressed it. I hope I spoke to it. I'm trying to block that big light. Oscar put a big light in front of me, and that's how big it is. And then, so I'm trying to block it because I was like, wow, that's a little distracting. Maybe now I just brought attention to it. I don't really like to go to bed early. Skips. There's a reason we're called night owls. Yeah, summer night owls or early birds. It's who you are. I love that, Mona. I've struggled oftentimes to try to be an early bird, and it's like my brain is more cooperative late at night. So, oh, my CJ love, we love that you love being here. We love that you are here. And when you're not, we certainly miss you. So thank you for that. Yes, see, now you know how to say hello, my name is Gift. Good for you. Um, you know what, Mona? Most successful people claim to be early birds, so you're in great company. It's who you are. Good for you. um, oh, no, I haven't heard that book. Vyas. Adult children of emotionally immature parents. Yikes. You know, that can perhaps be commonplace. But it's your boy Abdul. It's your boy Abdul. Abdul, did you change your profile name? I love it. That is a good one. It's your boy Abdul. I think that's you. If it is, that's great. Your sleep schedule has been wackadoodle lately. You know what? With the holidays, you're allowed. You can jump on whatever bandwagon you decide to be on in this new year, because that's what the new year is for. So, oh, they found a new Latina actress? All right, so then okay. Then I'm out then. I guess I'm out. All right, well, what am I going to do? If they found somebody they prefer, then what am I going to do? Oh, I'm a little sad because I used to love working there, but it is what it is. What am I going to do, right? It is what it is, and everybody moves on, and so if they've moved on from me, that's okay. No, I'm not going to take it personally, Gift. I understand. No, it's fine that you brought it up. That happens, right? It happens, and it is what it is. What am I to do, right? So now I know why they're not calling me. I did do a lot of travel, and that was probably, very unpredictable for them. And so hopefully it was just that and nothing else. So what am I going to do? On that note, I am going to let you all go. Enjoy your Friday. Happy Friday. Happy weekend, yay. Happy Saturday, yay. Paradise Earth. I don't know if you joined us, but if you didn't, here's your shout out. So I'm going to send lots of love, lots of peace, lots of ease to all of you for today, for this weekend. Oh, Sean Starlight, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that comment. Je ne sais pas. That's French for I don't know. So, happy Friday, my loves. Thank you, Mona, for staying over with us. And we're just so grateful. And if, it's in your heart to write a comment in the Dhar Mann comments, then go ahead and say, bring Jovanna back! And I'll be like, yeah! All right, my loves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I miss you already. Happy Friday. Happy New Year. And let's rock 2025. Think about your words. Think about what is important for you. Think about who you're becoming. And that is who we are going to work on this year. So, bye, everybody. Happy Friday. I love you. I miss you. Bye for now.